Welcome to the One Shalom podcast. You might be asking, what is shalom? Shalom is a Hebrew word that means peace. However, it's not just peace. It's this idea of actively making peace. So instead of just sitting around waiting for it to happen, we are going to actively pursue it.
Our goal with One Shalom is to be vessels for Christ, to preach shalom in a world that speaks the opposite.
So we're going to ask the hard questions. We're going to have the hard conversations. But above all, we're going to be joyful and have fun with the shalom that Christ has given us.
So without further ado, let's get into this episode of the One Shalom.
Oh, welcome back.
Whoa, new intro debut.
To another episode of the One Shalom. Shout out
crazy.
fantasy footballers. If you know, you know.
I don't know.
You don't know.
The worst fantasy football player of all time.
That's why you're not in the playoffs.
Yeah, I know. Listen, injuries literally ate me alive this year, so
Bounce back through next year.
I have 5 players on IR. Well, I have 4 on IR and one that's just sitting on my bench that's IR. So
How many picks you got next year?
4. 2 in the first round, though.
Nice.
Yeah,
You
2
got
first
2
round
picks next year. 1 in the first round. But
I think I have your 3rd rounder or something.
something.
Maybe something of yours.
Something. Anyways, listen. To all of our listeners out there, I don't know what's happening on Spotify.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to fix it just yet. And so we're gonna make a video on Instagram explaining that. But like really the only way to listen right now is on YouTube, or I think Apple Podcasts might still have it.
Yeah, let me go check, actually. I haven't even checked podcasts.
But I know like something's going on with Spotify, and it's not connecting.
It is no bueno.
On Apple Podcasts?
No, let me check. I'm checking. Sorry, I'm talking about Spotify.
Yeah, Spotify. The last episode on there is 61. We've obviously filmed the one since then. This is episode 63, and we just don't know what's going on. I've been trying to figure it out. I'm gonna have to call Spotify and just get it figured out, because I do not know what's going on. But let me see if you guys have been watching on YouTube.
It won't like show up on Apple Podcasts for me at all. So
Really?
But I think that's an issue on my end, truthfully.
Yeah, I don't ever use Apple Podcasts. I don't know.
Me either.
All right, let's see. So that's my account. But no, listen, we're gonna try to figure it out. We're gonna try to get it up and going on Spotify. Sorry to all of our Spotify listeners.
You can go listen on YouTube, though.
But you can go listen on YouTube. Maybe this is your sign. Maybe this is a sign for you to actually go and watch us.
Yeah.
Instead of
Come see our beautiful
just
faces.
listen to us. All right. Yeah, come see our beautiful faces. But no, we're gonna try to figure that out. We're sorry. We apologize. I don't know what's going on, but we'll figure it out. It'll all work out in the end. But yeah, Abron, 9 days.
9 whole days, man.
And then you're going to be a husband. Hey, we went on your bachelor party
Heck yeah,
last
we did.
weekend.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
What was your highlight?
So my highlight was probably the art museum.
Yeah, art museum was sick.
Art museum was dope. That's my 3rd time going, but it's just like there's something different about experience, like actually reading all this stuff and experiencing it. I mean, me and Elle have went and it was good, but whenever we went, we didn't really actually like stop and like read all this stuff, which is like one of my favorite things to do. And so that was really cool. And just, we saw some rooms I'd never been to before, and it was just neat. That was a cool experience. But the Basilica was also really awesome. Freaking beautiful.
Yeah. I think the Basilica was probably my highlight. That was one of the most unbelievable buildings I've ever been in my life.
Yeah.
But honestly, I mean, this is going to sound cliche, but like the whole weekend, like just spending
It was great.
time with you guys, like
Yeah.
everybody in one spot. It was just, I don't know. I will hold those memories for a long time, I think.
Mm-hmm. It was a really good time. Shout out the art museum for having Literally, like they have a lot of biblical artifacts there, which is really sick. Yeah. They have a tablet of Nebuchadnezzar's records on it, which is just awesome,
unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my favorite thing in the entirety of the basilica was the processional cross.
Mm-hmm.
That huge silver cross thing that they had. It was I think it said it was from France and or Spain maybe.
You're talking about in the art museum?
Yeah, in the 1500s or something.
That thing, the amount of detail that was on it was absolutely crazy.
Pull up the picture. If you're watching on YouTube, you get the experience.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Like literally every inch of that cross had something on it, like some sort of detail, and it was straight. Like, it was completely silver.
I think it was gorgeous.
It just blows my mind. I don't even know how they did it, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it's unbelievable. Like I said, I think it's in the 15th century.
Yeah, something like that.
Unreal.
Yep. Also, shout out History Museum.
Yeah.
To learn a lot about the World Fair. I think they should bring it back.
Yeah, they should. Why did they destroy it all? That didn't make any sense.
Makes no sense to me.
I still didn't gain that from maybe I missed a part of the exhibit, but
I don't know. I didn't understand. Like,
I still don't know why they.
I get it. You didn't have it there again. Why destroy all the buildings that had something to do with it?
They had so much aura.
They did.
So many aura-filled buildings.
They did. I think the art museum is like the only thing that's still standing there, and like that little pond thing.
Right.
Little fountain, whatever. But it was a good weekend. Had a lot of fun.
It was awesome.
I'm excited for your wedding. It's gonna be a good time.
Me too. 9 days. And I don't know, it's weird. I was actually talking with Kaylin yesterday when it was at the 10-day mark, and I was like, it's weird because like if you were to ask me any other time that or if you were to tell me something that was 10 days from now, like with any other thing, I'd be like, oh, that's so soon. But like 10 days and now 9 days, it just still feels so far away for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, and it shouldn't. Like 9 days just doesn't, like that's not long at all, but it just feels like it. It feels like it's going to be the longest week of my life, like waiting.
Yeah.
Like, what was it like for you, like a week before?
Dude, it went by so fast. So fast.
I hope.
It just felt like it was already there.
Yeah. Oh, Oliver. Hello, Oliver. Oh, he's like, I'm out. He's not feeling it.
Not feeling it. But no, like those last days were like, it was pretty sweet because I just realized like, oh, this is here, and it's happening. It's really cool.
Sick.
Well, are you leaving for your honeymoon right after?
No, we're staying for Christmas. So we're leaving the day after
that's
Christmas.
What I was going to ask. Gotcha.
Yeah, we're leaving the 26th.
We're leaving the 27th.
Oh.
If only we went to Gatlinburg, bro.
Where are you guys going?
We were picking between Gatlinburg and Branson, and we're going Branson.
I mean, Branson's great.
Yeah.
But that would have been cool. We could met up like one night for dinner or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Come hang out at the cabin with you.
Yeah, you could have. Kind of spacious. So, yeah, we've got I'm pretty excited for that. Shout out Noah's grandparents. They go to Gatlinburg every year, and yesterday they gave me a thing like this thick with like coupons and like things to do. And
my grandma and grandpa gave me the same thing.
Oh, for real? That's awesome. Yeah. So
it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah. Icebreaker. I
don't know if we've done this one before, but I'm in the mood to talk about it because I just keep seeing things about it go around. Best Christmas movie.
We
probably did this one last Christmas, but like I don't care.
Yeah, probably. But dude, so many good movies. So I'll say this isn't my favorite movie, but one that is very like nostalgic and stuff, and something that I loved growing up and we watched every year was Polar Express.
Yep.
It's a fire movie, dude.
Can't go wrong.
But I think my favorite movie is either Christmas Vacation or A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
And I don't know. One of those two. I love Elf.
Elf is good. Elf is always gonna hit.
Yeah.
I think for me, Christmas Vacation's like my undisputed number one. I love that movie. The movie's a very special place in my heart, and it's hilarious. So like,
so good.
It is genuinely hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I also really, really like the Santa Claus movies with Tim Allen, all three of them. And then, dude, what is it called? I'm struggling to remember the name. I watched it for the first time last year. It's not Four Christmases with Vince Vaughn. It's a different Vince
White
Vaughn.
Christmas?
No, it's a different Vince Vaughn movie, but it's where he's Santa's brother.
Oh.
And like Santa gets sick, and so he has to go be like Santa for the night.
I don't know.
It's really funny. I watched it like for the first time last year on Christmas morning. They were playing it for some reason.
Oh, that's
cool. Let me see if I can find it.
Yesterday or 2 days ago, me and Elle, we have like an old time theater, like a couple, like literally in walking distance from our house, and it's like kept up to date and stuff. But they were playing Home Alone.
Oh, legendary!
We watched Home Alone.
Heck
but
yeah.
What's really cool, and I didn't realize this beforehand, but Home Alone is like a very biblical movie.
And I don't know if I ever thought about it like this.
And so, it's very creative. So, anyways, you'd have to like watch Home Alone recently to know what I'm talking about. But there's the old guy in the house across the street, right?
And you think he's a bad guy.
You think he's a bad guy, and what does he do in the beginning? He ices.
I don't remember.
He ices the street, like ices the walkway or whatever. So that's the idea. If he's icing the world, like he's coming, not icing, salt. He's spreading salt across the face of the earth. That's the first part.
Okay.
Later, you see his hands, and he has a piercing through this side, like through both sides, like a full piercing in his hand.
For real?
From side to side. And then at the end, who saves him? Because he can't do it himself. The old man comes in and saves him from the robbers at the end.
I never realized that.
It's pretty cool.
Okay. I mean, I literally have never thought about that. I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch it in the Christmas season.
Yeah, watch it and then just like take those things into mind.
I got you.
And like he meets him in a church, or he sees him at the church, and he says like, "This is a place to." Yeah. I forget exactly what he says, but.
Well, I remember the church scene like that. Yeah. I remember that part because that's kind of where you find out he's a good guy, right?
Yep, that's where you find out he's good. Like that's where you see his pierced hands like all the way through.
Oh wow, huh? Wow. Okay, well, I'll have to give it a watch.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then Home Alone 2 is this is gonna be a bad joke. Maybe I shouldn't go there. I won't go there. I'll tell you off camera. That's funny. I was going to tell you why Home Alone 2 is biblical because I think it's funny, the joke I was going to make, but I won't.
This guy.
It's this movie, Fred Claus.
Fred Claus. I don't know if I've seen it.
It's pretty good.
Maybe I have. It's
pretty good. It was better than I was expecting it to be. Well, I love Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn's hilarious, and he's
also I just love Christmas movies in general.
Mm-hmm.
They're awesome.
There's just something about them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like, I don't know. I've never seen Vince Vaughn in like that wholesome of a movie. You know, Vince Vaughn, like even Four Christmases is like very. Have you seen Four Christmases?
Probably.
It's funny. It's him and Reese Witherspoon, and they're like a couple. It's not very appropriate. So if you're like, there's some like really bad stuff that happens in the movie, but it's really funny. But it's a Christmas movie. Yeah. Because they have like divorced parents, both of them, and so they have to go to each. They have to go to all four Christmases.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious.
PG-13.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's not that bad, but there's just some like crazy jokes made in it. But there's they go to these four Christmases. It's funny, but it's not like wholesome. Well, I mean, kind of wholesome, but Fred Claus is like very. I don't know. It was good. It was really good.
Noted. Good movie.
But yeah, go give that a watch.
Go give it a watch. What's y'all's favorite Christmas movie? Leave a comment.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, if you tuned in last week, you know what we're talking about this week. We're talking about local mission and what that means, and next week we'll talk about like global mission.
That's what I was going to say next. We should do global mission next.
Yeah, and so they're two different things, but also they have the same heartbeat, and we're going to talk about like the importance of it and why we should do it, why local mission is important. And so Whenever I talk about local mission, I talk about the missional work with the people around us, with our neighbors, with the people within our community, within your church, within the churches around you. It's local mission, local to you. And so a text that I want us to think about is, the two greatest commandments. What are they?
Matthew 22.
Matthew 22.
It's love the Lord your God with all your heart, your soul, your mind. And then the second is to love your neighbor as yourself.
Mm-hmm. It's a commandment from God is to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. And so going to the people around us, going to our neighbors and loving them and serving them. And then I want to look at Matthew 25:35 through 40. It says, for I was hungry and you gave me food. I was thirsty and you gave me drink. I was a stranger and you welcomed me. I was naked and you clothed me. I was sick and you visited me. I was in prison and you came to me. This is this picture of us serving our neighbors, the people around us, and serving in the way that they feel loved and cared for, and then pointing them to Jesus. And so I just started off by like this is a biblical command. This is something that we are supposed to do.
Yeah. I like when we think about like local, right? I don't know. I'm sure we're going to get here. And so maybe I'll just kind of get the ball rolling. I think about like the type of selflessness that's required to do like local mission work. Because like, I think when we talk about like global missions, they're awesome. Don't get me wrong.
For sure.
We're going to talk about that next week, but there's kind of a part of that that's not easy, but it's like, wow, okay, I'm going somewhere. I'm actually going out of my way to go somewhere and I'm going to go help these people out, which is so commendable. Don't get me wrong. But like local mission, you're around where you live and it's like, wow, I have all this other stuff I could be doing. Or I could be on the adverse. I could be relaxing right now. Or I could be like, I could be just kind of chilling out, doing my own thing. But you kind of sacrifice yourself in a way in local mission. And I feel like you don't with global mission as much.
Yeah.
Not saying you don't sacrifice yourself in global mission, but like with local, it's like you're actually in your community in a place that you're familiar with. And you're kind of dying to self because you're saying, hey, I'm going to take time out of my day to help.
Yeah, I think, if you have the option to go on mission to, 10 minutes away down the street, or like in a neighborhood that is bad and it has a rough poverty rate and like needs evangelism needs evangelizing too, or you have the option to go on mission to Puerto Rico. Like, which one would you pick?
Probably picking Puerto Rico.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, then there's nothing wrong with going to mission, and we'll talk about it next week, overseas or even like countrywide or statewide. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's a special importance with your neighbors that are right next to you. And I think about like, if you go on mission trip to Puerto Rico and you evangelize to a certain person, and then you leave, like ideally there's going to be steps in place where you're going to point that person to someone that can talk to them and walk with them throughout, like step by step, instead of just you talking to them and then leaving and they don't have a connection anymore.
Right.
Like there's a awesome reality that doing mission work locally, that connection doesn't just stop there, and that there's like a continual flaming to that fire of a relationship where you can continue to meet them. You can invite them to your church. You can meet them there. You can disciple them. Like, it doesn't just stop with sharing the gospel. But there's a discipleship aspect to it. And that's like one of the pros of local mission. And I don't want to I'm not trying to compare the two because they're both really great. There's not like a this or that. It's more like both.
Realistically, you're going to do both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah. But I think we can sometimes undermine local mission for global mission.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think,
oh no, for sure.
And I think local mission needs to be held at a higher standard or higher priority.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I was going to say, I think our first duty is to our community,
mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of that's the ranking order there, right? We need to help the people who are around us first.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Just because that is kind of how we talk about like discipleship. You were talking about discipleship.
Yeah.
Like, how do you disciple? You have to be near somebody for longer than just a one-time meeting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, like, what local missions does is it gives you a discipleship opportunity, because it doesn't have to be the only time you encounter the person you're helping. You know what I mean? You could set up a regular coffee date with that person. You know, like you never really know. And so it's like, wow, I think that it opens the door for such type of discipleship. And then what comes out of discipleship is actually that kind of sent out, right? That's that Matthew 28, right? It's to go and make disciples of all nations, right? You start with your people here, and then you go out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I totally agree. Let me think. I think so. I want to provide some examples of what that looks like, but I also I want to provide some scripture. So I'm thinking of Jeremiah 29:7. It says, this is an example of God, or of scripture telling us like to love our neighbors and our community and our local like family. And Jeremiah 29:11 says, "But seek the welfare of the city where I have sent you." You know, not like the nation, but yet the city that I have sent you, and pray to the Lord on its behalf, for its welfare you will find your welfare.
Yeah.
Hold on, I have a sneeze coming.
Bless you.
Ugh.
Right. Yeah. No. There's so much commendability in that, right? It's taking care of that place around you. I was going to Galatians 6. Yeah, Galatians
6:9 through 10.
No, I got 6:2.
Oh.
Well, there we go. 6:2 says, as Paul, it says, carry each other's burdens, and in this way you fulfill the law of Christ. Right? That's a really practical way to carry somebody's burdens.
Yeah.
Is drive 5 minutes up the road and help somebody build a porch, or help somebody, go grocery shopping, or if they don't have a jacket, go give them a coat. You know what I mean? Like something like that. Like that's a very practical way to bear somebody's burdens. Or even this, somebody's grieving, and you just go sit and you talk to them and you love on them. Like that can be a mission in and of itself.
That's good. Yeah. Galatians 6:9 through 10, in a similar way says, "So then, as we have the opportunity, let us do good to everyone, and especially to those who are of the household of faith."
Yeah.
So just another like reiterating, like for us to serve those around us and love our neighbors. Philippians 2:3 through 4 says, "Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves. Let each of you look not only to his own interest, but also to the interests of others." It's this laying down of ourselves and taking on the hands and feet of Jesus and loving our neighbors. Acts 2:44 through 45, early believers shared resources and cared for one another's needs, practical community life. This idea of like really, like how these people before us, they really shared and cared for the people around them. Romans 12:13, contribute to the needs of the saints and seek to show hospitality. Colossians 3:23 through 24, whatever you do, work heartily as for the Lord and not for men, knowing that from the Lord you will receive the inheritance as your reward. You are serving the Lord Christ. There's so many verses that point to this central idea of missional work without the actual title of missional work, but to this idea of serving others around us. And so it's like local and global mission are one thing. and it's mission work.
Oh, it's Oliver again. I was like, what is
Oliver,
that
bro.
behind you? Hello, Oliver.
He's dope. It's one goal, and that's mission work.
Amen.
We just put 2 titles on it because one's local and one's global, but we do the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's to lay down ourselves, take this sacrifice on, and love others sacrificially.
Yeah. I think like one thing I want to touch on is why do mission, right? And I think that's really simple. One, we're commanded to it. But 2, I don't know that there's a more physically tangible way to live out the gospel. Because what you're doing in mission is ultimately you're humbling yourself.
Yeah.
Right? You're laying down something to help someone else. Hello, Oliver. He looks like he's up to something.
He looks like he's about to attack something.
Yeah. How old is he now?
Like 5 months.
He's a cute cat.
Dude, he's the best.
Wow,
He's
that's
so
sweet.
fun.
That's awesome.
Oh,
What a legend.
he's on my desk now.
Nice.
You see his tail?
I do. I just saw it.
Oh, dude. He's trying to get on my keyboard.
Oliver, come on, man.
All right, keep going.
No, really all I was saying was like, I think it's such a reflection because you're like laying down something of your own to help someone else.
Yeah.
Right. It's selfless, and the gospel is selfless. I mean, the entire message of the gospel is that the one perfect human that ever walked this earth went to a cross to die for the imperfect ones. You know what I mean?
Come on.
And you're not doing that, right? You're not going off to a cross to pay for the sins of the person you're giving help to. But what you are doing is you're sacrificing something, whether it be time, whether it be money, whether it be, well, I guess time and money are really like 2 of the biggest sacrifices you make in mission.
Yeah.
But like, right, you're sacrificing something for the greater good. And I love that. I don't know. There's something so beautiful and poetic about it.
Yeah. I mean, I think like, why do we think we're better than Jesus? If like, why do we think we don't have to do that? I mean, literally Jesus, the most perfect being, like you said, of all, like no one can compare to him. He had no right. He didn't have to at all. But yet he did. Like he sacrificially gave of himself for us in the most humble and sincere and just amazing way. And why do we think that like we don't have to be sacrificial?
Yeah.
Why do we think that we don't have to love others, or we don't have to give of ourselves to others? Like we have every reason to, because he first did to us.
Right.
Not only that, but like we should want other people to experience that, experience the, like he died for all of us.
Yeah.
And like he died for you, but it's for nothing if you don't accept it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if we he died for us. He died for us, and we're saved, and we're going to go to heaven. We get to experience that gift and that blessing, but other people don't get to. And so we should want that for them.
Right.
And that should be the heartbeat of it. And I'll share some more verses next week of that commandment of, to go and spread the word to all nations, baptize in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Yeah, I just hate that we think we're better, or we think we're entitled to not having to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Missions covers the ends of the earth. That's far away globally and where you're at locally. So Amen. I think that's like the biggest message that I have to give is like, don't turn your ear off to local mission,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Be ready to lend a hand. Like you can really do it at any time. Go volunteer. That's something more practical, right? I think about like homeless shelters around here, like food drives or places like pantries, things like that. Just go volunteer. I mean, that's like volunteers. You can work an hour.
Yeah.
And that is like, even just an hour, you can do so much help.
Amen. Yeah. Some examples are, the homeless shelter, food pantries. I'm sure if you go to your local church or school or something, there's some way and form in which you can volunteer. you could help out. I think of Oliver.
He's having a good time today.
He is, bro. I think about, and this is something that that Jehovah's Witnesses do really well.
Yeah.
And something that I commend them for.
Yeah.
I don't agree with them, but I commend them for it is that they are passionate and they are dedicated in going door to door.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we've all probably talked to one.
Oh, yeah.
That's a way in which you can do local mission, is going into your neighborhoods, knocking on the doors, talking to people in the street and evangelizing to them and sharing the gospel. That's one way you can start a food pantry where something that I did in Chicago was it was a mobile grill is what it was called. Mm-hmm. And we hooked up a grill on the back of a van and we drove and we cooked tacos and we served them to the community. And then we shared the gospel whenever we gave them tacos for free.
Heck yeah.
That's an example.
Taco man.
Exactly. You could go serve in your local, like maybe there's like a daycare or like an after school program that needs volunteers and help. You could go help there. Like there are so many ways that you could go help. You could go literally knock on your neighbor's door and ask like, hey, how can I help you?
Right. Like,
is there any projects you need done? Like, how can I help? Can I mow your lawn? Do it completely free. Like, how can I serve you? That's a one way of doing it. And in the process, like, don't ever forget this, that like your goal in that is to share the gospel, is to not just share the gospel, but to live it out and to show them what it means and what it looks like to be served by Jesus and what it means to be loved by him and what that looks like, and live that life. And as they ask questions, you get to share. Like there's so many examples, so many things that you could do. Like have a picnic outside your house, or not a picnic, but like just grill outside your house and serve your neighbors some food. There's a lot of food examples because I love food, and a lot of people do, and it connects with people.
Yeah. It is a connector, right? And sometimes that can go a long way.
Yep,
a really, really long way.
Yeah, there's so many ways, like so many examples. Something that there's a ministry here that literally just goes on the campus and plays basketball and evangelizes to everyone. Plays basketball. It's really
that
cool.
Sounds like a Hayden Taylor ministry right there.
Sounds like I was hooping yesterday out there.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is it not cold?
It's inside, all inside.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of fun.
I don't know why, but you said it like goes out on campus. I was thinking like outside. I guess that makes more sense to just
go in on campus.
I don't know. I'm tired, man. It's finals week. I've drained. Oh,
facts. But hey, listener, don't ask the questions. Don't say but, what, if, why.
Just go do it.
Just do it.
It doesn't require much. It really doesn't. Like,
do it because God commands us, and He first did it for us.
That's right. That's right.
No other questions. Much. It doesn't.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Thank you. Sorry. For those that aren't visually watching, which I don't really know how you're consuming this now, but I just burped, so I apologize.
Next episode, you'll be one, not even 1 week, less than a week away from being married.
I'll be 4 days from marriage.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
But an exciting
awesome.
Right there.
It's going to be awesome.
I'm excited.
Oliver's trying to make a peek right here.
Ollie. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I saw your hand. I thought he like raised his head. That's awesome.
He was trying to, but he couldn't get to the camera.
Oh, Ollie.
Oh, Ollie Pop.
No. Ollie Pop. That's awesome.
Yeah, listen, we love you. We thank you for all that you do. You are a blessing. We're sorry for the technical difficulties. We will try to figure it out. Just bear with us.
Yeah, facts.
Continue to share the podcast and share it with your family members and your friends. We're really excited for 2026.
Heck yeah!
To see what will unfold within that year. 2025 was a good year. A lot of jumps and A lot of
Hayden
jumps
got
forward,
married.
a lot of progress. I did get married.
Yes, I'm technically getting married in 25.
We both got
too.
married in 2025, bro.
Crazy. If you would have told me that last year at this time, I would have been, what? Because I did not think I was getting married this soon. But
What about whenever I got married? Do you think you would have been married at this time?
no.
You're
Well, I knew I was going to
next
propose.
year.
I knew I was going to propose in August. We moved our wedding up 6 months.
Yeah.
So I thought I was going to get married summer 26 or like spring, summer 26.
Yeah.
That's what I was projecting. But
Crazy
the
work.
Lord works,
Look at us
man.
go.
That's right.
Amen.
Speaking of which, the fiance.
Now
just
you're moving
called.
to Edwardsville? Is that right?
I wish. That'd be awesome.
Come on.
I know we can hang out all the time. I wish, man. I freaking
I know.
wish.
I know.
But the wife has a job.
Unfortunate.
Stupid job.
Stupid
She loves her
job.
job. We love her job. We love.
Shout out Diana.
Yeah, they're great. But
No, we love y'all. Go check out our socials. One.Shalom on pretty
send
much
us episode
everything.
ideas.
Send us episode ideas. Send us icebreakers. Send us prayer requests. You name it, send it to us. Send us if you want to get advertised or whatever. Send us that. But we love y'all, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace out.